When looking at a real-world situation and trying to set up ratios, what you really have to pay attention to is the way they ask you the question. So obviously for the first one, it says Adam made 19 chicken casseroles and 35 tuna casseroles. So 19 for chicken and 36 for tuna. So then it says find the ratio of the number of chicken casseroles to the number of tuna casseroles. So I'm going to pay attention. They're asking to compare the number of chicken casseroles to the number of tuna casseroles. So I'm going to take these two things and compare them using the colon. So the number of chicken casseroles is 19, and the number of tuna casseroles is 36. And I look at this, I don't need to label it because they're both casseroles, so I know it's a good comparison. Also, I can't simplify this at all because the numbers are relatively prime. They don't have anything in common. So then if I look at the next one, it says find the number of chicken casseroles to the number of total casseroles. Okay, this is going to require a little bit of math. The first part, I know chicken casseroles is 19. It says it right here at the top. But total casseroles they don't give us. But I know there's 19 chicken and 36 tuna. So the total would be the sum of these. So it's out of 55 total casseroles. That's already in simplest form, so I can't simplify it at all. Here's one for you to try. 120 athletes at a sports banquet, 71 of the swimmers are swimmers, and the rest are tennis players. Find the ratio of the total number of athletes to the number of swimmers, and then find the ratio of the number of tennis players to the number of swimmers. Pause it here, work on it, see how you do. Okay, this one's a little bit different because they gave us the total here, 120 total athletes, but only 71 of them are swimmers. They didn't tell us how many are tennis players, but we could figure that out. So the first question asks for total athletes to swimmers. And we have both those pieces of information. Total athletes is 120, and the number of swimmers is 71. So I know it's a relationship of 120 to 71. Now I can't reduce that at all, so it is what it is. The next one asks for the number of tennis players to the number of swimmers. This one's a little different because I didn't get the number of tennis players. What I did is I got the whole, which was 120 athletes. And I learned that 71 of those were swimmers. And I was told that the rest had to be tennis players. So I see that this is a whole with a part. And if I do my subtraction and I take 120 and I take away 71, I know that 49 represents the amount of tennis players. So now I can go back and answer the question. The ratio of the number of tennis players, 49, to the total number of swimmers, which is 71. And I can't simplify that at all because they are relatively prime.